Hello, welcome back. Isela here with the Truck Boss Show. Yes, I'm back. Had to take precaution, but no worries. Everyone at home is healthy and good to go. So today we're going to be talking with Bob Perry, Meals and Transportation, Way Stations, Hours of Service, and Andrea Marks of TruckerNation, and everyone's favorite, Matt and Joey, on toilet paper and sandwiches for semis. So let's get the show started. Now, are you having trouble finding your next meal, frustrated with all the restaurant closures as well? Well, here's Nikki as she discusses with Bob Perry on Meals and Transportation. Check it out.
Fast food chains are closing their lobbies all over the nation. It is becoming harder and harder for professional drivers to find food while out on the road. Truck stop restaurants in some states have shut dining rooms and switched to takeout service to comply with health orders aimed at controlling the spread of the virus. Semis are unable to pull into the drive-thru and have been turned away when they walk up to the delivery window. Bob Perry weighs in on the issue.
Well, a lot of those restaurants aren't allowing that to drive through. You know, they don't want people in those zones because it's dangerous, right? I mean, cars pull up there and it's such a tragedy. I don't know if you've experienced it in Oklahoma, Nikki, but because of the shortages, people are getting very intense. I even, had some friends call me from Vegas, and people are waiting in the parking lots when folks come out and they're jumping them and taking their cart, taking their food. Going through the drive-through, walking through there is really not going to be an option. They're not going to let people do that because it's dangerous, and they don't want them out in the open like that. So the only opportunity is they just got to take some time, pull over. They see a Walmart, a large parking lot available to get their rig in there so that they can stock up.
Preparations are a must in this time out on the road for drivers. Many companies are indeed trying to help out their drivers by ordering meals ahead of time. And Bob talks a little bit about CDL meals.
CDL meals has been an option that I'm working with companies. I just had several calls yesterday because a lot of the companies, they're not having food brought in anymore. They're concerned about it, right? So now you got to look at packaged food, like we offer. I work with HTAA, Healthy Trucking Association, and they're doing a lot of things with the CDC to provide content and information. So wherever we can do to reach to give the drivers all the information they can.
For professional drivers, rest areas aren't simply places to purchase snacks and beverages from vending machines, or even something as simple as using the restroom. They are invaluable locations to rest when fatigued.
This is a very intense time. We're also offering the opportunity for drivers to talk to a counselor for stress release. And get relief, because they're just, really stressed out this time, and how do I cope with all this? So while this is such a tragedy, one of the things that I feel are going to come out of this is for everyone to realize how valuable the drivers are to all of us. We have to do a better job of taking care of the drivers we have.
Thanks to Bob Perry and everything he's doing over at Health and Transportation. And another thing, most of Texas roadhouses are open. All you got to do is call in your order, boom, it's ready for takeout, of course. Now, are you wondering how the pandemic is affecting the way stations and how certain loads are exempt? Well, let's head over to Carlin for some details.
Thanks, Isela. Are you carrying supplies to help fight the pandemic? If so, you may be able to move more freight in certain states without facing fines. As of last week, almost a dozen states have issued waivers or completely suspended weight limits for loads of food, medical supplies, cleaning products, or other household goods. Right now, the states with suspensions are Iowa, Georgia, Virginia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, Nebraska, Illinois, and Missouri. But be sure to double check the requirements of each state you're hauling through, though, because right now the FMCSA has only issued a declaration relaxing hours of service rules for carriers involved in virus relief efforts. Now let's head back to Isela to learn more about those hours of service changes.
Gracias, Carlin. With so much going on with the COVID-19 outbreak, many of you have questions and may have been confused. Last Wednesday, the FMCSA released an updated declaration, but with many of you being so busy on the road or hadn't had time to read it, no worries, because Andrea Marks of TruckerNation took onto Facebook to make sure you understood the declaration and is also available if you have any further questions. Check it out.
Is a 34-hour restart required after providing direct assistance? So no, it is not. Because remember, there's no 70 hours, there's no cap to hit or anything like that. But after a driver has completed providing directed assistance, And prior to going back to provided non-directed assistance or emergency relief, the driver does have to take a 10-hour off-duty break. So let's say you hauled 5 loads of water and that was all that you had. And then you were going back to hauling vacuum cleaners. You would have to take a 10-hour break between hauling the, water, to hauling the vacuum cleaner. So you would have to take a 10-hour break between the 2 loads. Now, if you are someone who's going back and forth between hauling emergency relief and non-emergency relief, that's going to get a little sticky for you, because you going back and forth, you do have to take that required 10-hour break. So just be vigilant in understanding what's going on, and everything that I'm saying is in this document. I'm not reinterpreting or deviating or anything. It's all right here, y'all. You can read it all right here. If you have questions, please let us know. Like I said, we're doing as much work as we can, working as hard as we can to try to keep the website updated, but it's a lot of work. This information literally changes sometimes by the hour. And sometimes it seems by the minute. It's crazy how fast this stuff is changing. So bear with us. If you find information on our website that's out of date on our COVID page, or if you find information that we don't have there, please send it our way. We'll do everything we can to get it updated as quick as possible. Me and my family appreciate you. We are praying for you. And I have 3 of the most important people in my life that I love more than the physical air that I breathe, that are out there on the road right now doing what they can to make sure that people still have food to eat. So we appreciate you, and I know that I'm praying for you.
Great job, Andrea. And make sure that if you do have any questions, just ask. We want to make sure that you understand the declaration and that you also be safe on the road. Now, are you worried about not being able to make your truck payment? Don't worry, because Carlin has some answers for you.
Thanks, Isela. Now, are you an owner-operator or a small fleet owner and facing some big hurdles thanks to the virus? If so, reach out to those lenders now. Many are offering to work with operators who still have payments on their truck, but they need to be contacted before you start missing those payments. Several lenders are offering delayed payments, and in some cases up to 90 days, and it could even come with no fees. Now, one of those companies is Truck Lenders USA, who says many customers have already reached out to ask for extensions. So don't wait until that payment is due. If you feel like you can't afford it, call ahead and work out an extension. Now, Isela, you've got an update for drivers about rest areas while on the road.
Thanks, Carlin. And that's right. Pennsylvania Department of Transportation has reopened 13 of its 30 rest areas on interstate highways, and which are the most heavily utilized by truckers. That would be Interstate 79, 80, and 81. PennDOT said, portable restroom facilities will be available at those locations. Now, for more details, make sure you check out the link in the comment thread below. So back to Carlin on one of our show faves.
Now, we've all seen that empty toilet paper aisle in stores, and while the subject may seem like a pain in the, we thought we could all use a little laugh in these uncertain times. That's why we asked Joey to weigh in on the subject.
Bro, you said you went shopping before. Where's all the stuff at? It's all up there in the top bunk. What is this crap? What crap? What does it look like to you? This looks like paper towels. And we don't need frickin' paper towels. We need toilet paper. I told you to get toilet paper. What's the matter with you? Jesus, Joey, what the hell are you gonna do with toilet paper in the truck? Huh? The truck stops have toilet paper when you go in there and go to the bathroom. You don't get it. You don't understand. That beer virus thing is going around. You gotta get toilet paper. Everybody's going to get toilet paper. The beer virus? See, Joey, that's your problem. You listen too much. You gotta stop listening to the news, Joey. Just stop, okay? Toilet paper isn't gonna fix the problem. Well, then tell me what's gonna fix it. If we don't have toilet paper, what are we gonna do? Here's how you fix it. Stop watching the news.
Oh, Joey, do you want more of them? Well, we got you covered. He'll be sharing more of his opinions right here on the Truck Boss Show next month, so hit that subscribe and follow button so you'll never miss them. Now, everyone here at the Truck Boss Show appreciate all you drivers do for us. It's why we do this job. But we're not the only ones who do, especially right now. In fact, without you guys, our country would be a lot worse off. So one Oklahoma City-based company wanted to show you guys the love and admiration you deserve. Check it out.
Closed businesses, shuttered shops, and empty restaurants. It's our current situation here in America. Millions of us working remotely, social distancing ourselves after recommendations from health officials across the globe. But you guys, the drivers, can't stop. If you do, everything shuts down. While the recommended actions will help slow the spread of COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, it puts drivers in a position where they can't always get food. Many of you eat at restaurants or gas stations getting food before heading back on the road. But without those locations open, you're often going without a meal. That's where events like Sandwiches for Semis comes in. TBS Factoring, an Oklahoma City-based factoring company, hosted the event Friday, March 20th. Employees handing out free sack lunches to drivers, showing you guys the appreciation you deserve.
We're wanting to show support for America's truck drivers today, as they are the backbone of delivering the goods and services that we need so desperately in the communities that we're serving.
The company handed out close to 150 meals to drivers, and they didn't even need to leave their rig. But TBS says this is just the beginning. The company is issuing a challenge to others.
So I would love to challenge any business in America that receives deliveries, and that's all of you, to stage your own Sandwiches for Semis event in your hometown and show America's truck drivers we care about them and we want to show them the love.
There have been several reports of people carrying the torch handed out by TBS. Young children, fire departments, even police stations are helping drivers get food, reminding them just how important they are and how much they are appreciated.
You know, that Sandwiches for Semis event was a really cool event. Glad we were both out there, and as you noticed, we are a little further apart. We're
Keeping our
practicing
distance.
social distancing. It's not because we dislike each other yet, but at least right now we're staying a little bit far away so that way we're not breathing on each other and possibly exposing each other to, if we have it.
No, we don't need none of those germs and none
Exactly.
of that juju stuff.
She's got
no.
cooties, we know that. So.
Anyways, everybody's healthy at my house.
Well,
I don't
good.
know about you,
Yeah,
but-
she got tested. I haven't got tested yet. So.
We're good to go.
But we are getting back to our weekly giveaway, so be sure to tune in for that. And Nikki, hit it. Let's do it. What are we giving away this week?
To me, thank you.
Oh.
We're going to be hooking you up with one of these awesome cups. We actually gave one away a few weeks back, and it's the Cauldron. The temperature keeps your coffee at the right temperature. If you like to keep it hot, warm, whatever them cold beverages, because you know that summer heat's coming. So this is going to take care of you. We're going to hook you up here at the Truck Boss Show, and you already know that this is going to take place this Friday. We got to keep going.
That's right. You guys aren't stopping, neither are we, and we're giving you something to stay fueled up because, like she said, keeps that coffee nice and hot. And of course, these are uncertain times, so we really don't know what we're going to be bringing and what's going to happen on next week's show, but I can tell you this, we're not stopping either because you guys don't stop. So we're going to keep it rolling. Be sure to tune in because we do this
Because you're the boss.